Oh dear, interactive cutscene. I've got to focus, otherwise I'll fuck this up as I hopefully always do. Over we go, dear! Whoa! Exploding forklift.
Are you alright?
I decided to take the slow way down instead.
Should have told that to the forklift.
These ones that you can only, as far as I know, collect with the grapple. Annoyingly. I don't really approve of that mechanism. I think it's like cheese, because it always makes you ask the question, if I can collect these ones with the grapple, why can't I collect some of the other ones with the grapple? And the answer is because the game won't let you select them as grapple targets, even if you manually use the grapple targeter.
Please, Alice.
It just frankly pisses me
This will
off.
take some concentration.
There's nothing more annoying than inconsistency, to ruin a sense of immersion.
I'll let you sit up front with me anymore.
Oh look, another one. Shimmy along here. Come on, speed up, speed up. I love the word shimmy. It suggests a dress of some shimmering fabric. Come on, pick it up. There we are, good girl. The camera specially adjusts for you there so you can see where the hell you're going. Down we go, come on, drop and grab. Excellent. Victory!
Glad you made it down safely.
So am I.
And where is the
Doesn't mean you don't
forklift?
have to be quiet anymore.
Now if we go down here we'll notice that this is inscribed with the number 3. If we press E on it we can give it a good shoving. Shove, 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 and if we let go, it'll gently return to where it was. Now, because it's numbered we can guess there's going to be a sequence, and because we can shove it in, we guess what we have to do with this sequence is shove them in order. And this, fairly obviously, because it's more lightly coloured than surroundings, it has to be or it would be a funk movable if it was on the Half-Life 1 engine, but I'm pretty sure, I don't know what they call it in this. Ooh, look, delicious to slow down. If I've run out of hard disk space already, I'm going to be deeply upset. 6 FPS, nice. Well, better happened here in the combat section. There we are.
Looks like there's oil seeping into the water table. Who knows how long it's been burning?
Actually, all that oil is automatically on fire.
Design deliberately took this into account.
There's your answer, Alistair.
Wow. You know you're gonna ruin your boots.
Not on the path I'll need to take.
Great, slow down in a really inappropriate section. Oh, no, I made it over, excellent. These boxes, box puzzles. You need most of them, I think. I can't remember exactly how many for the next section, but they are an absolute infernal annoyance. And in general, this whole section makes me rather lose my goat. Because it's just a lot of box pushing. And the problem with box puzzles is they're mostly, because they all tend to use the same units, they're never very inventive. Great, well, whatever. Come here, the little box. I mean, why aren't, in this, she never goes for stones. The poor old lapidaries never get any jobs.
This looks like my garbage disposal.
Does it?
I hope you're not leaping through there, Lara. There must be a way to stop them up.
I certainly hope so.
Why, yes, indeed there is. Certainly. Oh, God. The other annoying thing about this is the pushing mechanics. Is that you shove it around as though it's the centre of an axis. Sort of like a fulcrum or something, and you have to kind of apply force either side. I'll grab that. I'll do the puzzle on the way back, I think, because it's the most appropriate time to do it. Yes, I think it is. We'll grab this box, having stopped up the little widgies. And also, I wonder, why would you design a trap like this? It seems very inefficient. Because how do you disable them without using the boxes? I don't think there's a switch for them. So I mean, if you don't want anyone to get into your tube, bury it. Why leave traps that can be got past? Unless they're designed for someone to get through, but evidently in this case, they didn't, you know, even if you have the knowledge, I don't think there's any way through here. The appropriate knowledge, anyway. Yes. Come with me to the box. Look, an extra big field of fire, which you need an extra large number of boxes. I've had a very distressing day
You're
recently.
jumping that.
No, I'll have to make a path. But it might have been worth trying just to hear you lads squeal about it.
That's an inappropriate way she says lads as well. It doesn't suit you using terms like that. You should say chaps. But no, I was hearing someone use the word decimate. Yes, decimate. What is with the abuse of the word decimate? Now, there are many Latinate words, but I can understand people not knowing the etymology of them because, you know, it's Latin and most people don't know Latin. Fine. But in the case of decimate, which is the same as decimal, or in fact, most of our words involving 10 that are of technical nature involve the term DEC, as in deciliter, tenth. Decimate, it implies to reduce by a tenth. It is in fact the name for a type of punishment in which Roman soldiers were effectively drew lots. And make cure comment from them. Okay, if not.
Hey, Alistair, why don't you head on down there and stand on that platform? Why don't you go down and hold that door open?
Oh, swinging chandeliers, you
See
can't
that
go with this.
crate up on the shelf over there? You could use that on the pressure plate. It's not a crate, it's a coffin. Someone's revered ancestor is in there.
Excitement. Yeah, I just need to get that coffin. But anyway, that's with the other word, decimate. The soldiers, this was, I think, also punishment for fleeing. The soldiers, obviously collectively responsible. We don't want to kill too many of them because that would obviously reduce. You might as well. I mean, legionaries were useful chaps. You needed them around. So what they did is they had a system called decimation, where they would make the soldiers draw lots, and 1 in every 10 soldiers would be taken out and stoned to death. This was decimation. Now, the point about decimation was first that it was random, and second that it was precisely a tenth. Now, the word has since become synonymous with annihilate. Now, this is sad because first, it had such a beautifully specific meaning. If you wanted to say annihilate, you could say annihilate, to render unto nothing. If you wanted to say reduce by a tenth, you could use decimate, and that was all well and good. But now, both words mean the same thing, and decimate can't really be used at all, for fear that people who do know what it means will misunderstand what you mean if you use it in terms of annihilate, and people who don't if you use it in place of annihilate. It's just annoying. Ah, vexes me. I'm just going to check how many. Okay, I need 2 more bronze, 2 more silver. I'm not sure where they are. Let's drop down here. Oh, it says 1. Excellent. I'm not really sure where most of the rewards are in this level. I always do it by ear as I go, so I probably might even miss a few. Gasp! Missing a reward? Never.
I'll take this time to adjust some travel arrangements I made. It shouldn't take too long. Coward.
Really, Alistair?
Don't worry, Lara. I've still got an eye on you. Probably won't be able to hear each other too well when you're underwater, though.
There is a god.
Hey, I heard that.
Lara zing zip. Here we go. Once more coughing surf. I mentioned that we go coughing surfing, and here we are. Pretty much this is the coughing surfing section of this level. I'm not really sure why this coffin is so watertight or so floaty, but there we are. It's excellent. Oh, sorry, I haven't even pointing out what's been going on in this level. These chandeliers, you can grapple and can swing, blah, 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 physics puzzle. But this one, you're just meant to have looked back up there and seen this. You can't grapple it, annoyingly. You have to drag yourself over to it like this. Now, inconsistent, I don't know. I wish there was some reason you couldn't grapple it. Or maybe I suppose the argument could be that silver is not grappleable, but then again, neither would bronze. I don't think bronze is notably magnetic. Let's drag us back, come on, before we go too far around that corner. As you might guess, we're going to hop over that thing there once we make it. And this section is an absurdity on so many levels. Actually, first absurdity, she's floating above the surface of the water because you can't actually dive. If you press the dive button, she bashes against something invisible, which implies something, which is you're not meant to be able to look down and see what the fuck is down there. Or maybe they just wanted to be infinitely deep and the idea of sticking out of the water scares poor little Lara. However, the front of this is quite a pleasing puzzle. Excellent, excellent. Okay.
Will you look at that? Oh, this is brilliant.
That is interesting.
So we have these grabbleable elements. Now, point about grapple element, which I think is quite pleasing, is that the first time you do it, you probably grapple this one, because it's the first time you see, because you can see a bunch of stuff up here. You climb up here, all conveniently shaped holes, you think to yourself, I'll go right up here. Swing from here to here, jump, slide, you're like, oh yeah, this is going well. You jump, and it swings round. So you now know that these swing round once when you use them. However, this one, over there, is not in the correct angle, because although we can swing off that using our grapple, it's grappleable, this one has